Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. Today we're back to basics with mashed potatoes. Let's go! We're in the last few weeks of school, so we're going back to basics with some easy meals. We're going to start with 2 pounds of russet potatoes that we're going to cut into 1-inch chunks. I am not a mathematical person, nor am I a general contractor. Therefore, I keep this thing to remind me what an inch looks like. Don't judge me. I know you're judging me. And we're trying for uniform we're trying to make it uniform, but we may or may not succeed. You could have peeled these bad boys if you wanted. I'm not gonna. Now we're putting them in a steamer basket. You could boil these bad boys, or you could roast these bad boys. I'm not gonna. Steaming them. And this whole process should take 20 or 30 minutes, but you should probably remember to add your 5 cloves of garlic. Recipe says 2. You do what you want. Don't judge me. It's been 20 minutes. We're going to see if we're paring knife tender. I'm going to let them go for 10 more minutes. Just feels right. While we're waiting for that, you're going to need 4 to 8 tablespoons of butter. I'm using Max butter, all in. And then you're going to need 1/2 to 2/3 a cup of milk, 1/2 and 1/2 or heavy cream. I'm using 1/2 and 1/2 because I got to make up for the fat from the butter somewhere. I've taken to making myself a steak dinner every time I do a graduation, so this is for that. There are a lot of implements you can use to mash these once you've got them done. You can use the old-fashioned hand masher. You can use a ricer. You can use a mixer. You can use a food mill. There's a lot of ways to do it. Let me know if you want to see any different ones in the comments below. Today we're going with the hand masher. Okay, this very well might be as good as it gets, so I'm going to go offload these. Okay, potatoes and garlic back in the pot. The first half of the butter. Oh no, were they not done? They weren't done. Oh no, they weren't done. And as always, if you fail, feel free to throw everything back in the pan and try again. Failure is an option on the Totally Honest Cooking Show, but we get it right eventually. There was a slight resistance the first time, which is why I had the failure. Hopefully, now it'll work a treat. Okay, throw your butter in. Over very low heat, we're going to go ahead and hand mash. And unless you really steamed the dickens out of them, if they've still got the skin on them, you should feel some resistance. It's perfectly normal. If anybody is so stiff that they go launching from the pan, you've done it wrong. Then we're going to go ahead and throw the rest of the butter in. Whip it around. Salt. Pepper. Once you've got your salt and your pepper and your butter in, go ahead and add your liquid. Now, I do like my mashed potatoes somewhat lumpy, which is good. And before you know it, you'll have a lovely meal. Let me know how you do it, because with mashed potatoes, I somehow almost always mess it up, in spite of the fact that I can do 10 million other recipes just perfectly fine. But until next week, like, subscribe, ding the little bell, leave a comment down below, don't judge me too much, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.